What's going on? It's your boy Got by 2009. I got another good one coming for y'all today. I know this one, you usually don't really get to see this one or get to hear about this one too much. You only get to see little posts on Facebook or get to see little stuff about it, but you really don't know what it means. So I got to do this one for y'all. This is about Scorpio season. I'm going to give y'all the full Scorpio season because we definitely entering it. So I got another good one coming for y'all today, so I'm just giving everybody a little time to come into the chat room and everything. Then we go ahead and get started. Give me some time to set up. If you're coming in, please make sure you like the video. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Trying to make sure I get everything straight for y'all. But this one's going to be about Scorpio season. We definitely entering the Scorpio season, so I got to do this one for y'all. I know I've been away for a little bit, so I appreciate everybody that does come in because I know everybody probably busy, doing what they do. So I appreciate all the love. Just give me a second to get everything straight. And thank you so much for everybody support my last couple of videos. Thank you so much. Just make sure you like as you enter the chat room. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm just getting everything ready. So y'all just give me a second. But this video is going to be all about the Scorpio season. We are rising, definitely rising on Scorpio season. If I'm not mistaken, I think it begins the 24th or the 23rd, but we are definitely entering the Scorpio season. And a lot of people hear about the Scorpio season, but they never really hear about, the details about it or what it really means or what is a Scorpio season or why do people always mention Scorpio season, but they never really explain what it really is and what it really means. So I'm gonna go into that for y'all. I don't know. This chair seems kind of slapped. Y'all give me a second. Nah, not necessarily. NY Prepper. Not exactly. That's not exactly true. Nah, that's not exactly it. And I'm gonna explain it to y'all more. I'm just giving y'all a little time to come in, enter the chat room. I really want to do this one differently in the more, I don't know. I feel like I should be doing this one a little different way, but I'm gonna just jump into it because I know y'all appreciate it and y'all enjoy it anyway. So just make sure you like as you enter the chat room. Thank you so much. But this one gonna be all about the Scorpio season. We're different. We're entering the Scorpio season, which is, let me make sure because I don't want to misquote it because everybody be like, that ain't the right date. So y'all give me a second because I think October the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. Because NY Prepper, he was saying, oh, a lot of people are going to get stung. I had to tell him, no, that's not necessarily the case. So give me a chance to start to the video and I'm going to explain. Because a lot of people automatically go with the stereotypes and automatically think, oh, is this Scorpio is this and Scorpio is that. And Scorpio season means it's going to be a lot of this. And I'm going to go into that for y'all. So y'all just give me a second. Y'all just make sure y'all like as y'all enter the chat room. I appreciate all the love. Yeah, I was right. The 23rd. So as you enter the Scorpio season, a lot of people will probably think, "Oh, Scorpio season, what is that?" A lot of people gonna think, "Oh, it's gonna be a transition or some type of some psychopathic dark age where it's gonna be all this misery and all this stinging and all this revengeful stuff going on and all this, you know, this over intense energy." It's going to be definitely intense energy, but it's not going to be negative intense energy. It's not going to be that type of energy that people think, oh, they can be very revengeful, or they can be seeking people to do this too, or seeking people to do that too. No, in the Scorpio season, you're gonna see everything coming into a full circle, and I mean, what I mean by that is you're gonna start seeing a lot of Scorpios start to, I don't know, maybe I got this, I do got this kind of. There we go. Because I'm so I do got Virgo moon, so I'm very particular about how I present this to you. But when you enter a Scorpio season, you can start seeing everything start to come into fruition, start seeing everything come into full circle, and what the reason you're gonna start seeing that is because you're gonna start seeing the Scorpio energy. You're gonna start seeing the full scale of Scorpio energy. Everything, every particular piece of fiber of us, every characteristic, every personality trait, every aspect that you would think a Scorpio would come at, you're gonna start seeing that in full circle. You're gonna start seeing intense energies. You're gonna start seeing the truth and everything. You know how Scorpios, we like to look deep into things and see the truth into the things. We like whatever relationship we're in, we're gonna start seeing the full beauty of that relationship. Like you're gonna start seeing your Scorpio become that you're gonna start seeing why you love your Scorpio so much. You're gonna start feeling that sexual tension, that silent charm of your Scorpio. You're gonna start feeling that magnetic appeal. If you were already magnetic when you first met your Scorpio, when you start entering the Scorpio season, you're gonna start feeling those energies even more intensely. You're gonna start feeling those energies 100 times to its fullest scale. That's why a lot of people be like, "Oh, it's Scorpio seasons," but a lot of them get it twisted because a lot of them go by stereotypes and they don't realize it's not anything negative. It's not coming from a negative aspect. As you enter in the Scorpio season, you're gonna start seeing the Scorpio start to get into his full swing of his personality. If he's really silent, he might start becoming extremely silent, but it's gonna be for the best. It's like it's like almost like us coming out of a cocoon. You know how when you think about the metamorphosis of the butterfly, it's like us coming out the cocoon. It's almost like us stepping out. During the hot seasons, during July, June, August, we're more reluctant to really attach to people. We're more reluctant to really jump into relationships. We're more reluctant to really embrace the full positivity and growth and evolution of our personality, of what we came to be. It's like us it's like almost like a graduation day as far as Scorpio. Like during the Scorpio season, it's not just the time around our birthdays or anything like that. It's like we start to come into full fruition of our wisdom, of our relationships, of who he is. He's going to start being, if he's very attracted to you, he's going to start bringing out those strong energies. You already know that is there, but a lot of times we do have a silent appeal about ourselves because we are very introverted and it's very hard to figure us out a lot of times. A lot of people might talk about us. A lot of people might be jealous of us. A lot of people might backstab us. A lot of people might, wish us harm or whatever. But in the Scorpio season, none of that stuff matters. When you see a Scorpio and you start to get to know us, I start to get to understand us. You like, okay, he acts like this. He when he gets into this mood, he starts to become very agitated. When he comes in this mood, he disappears all of a sudden. But during the Scorpio season, it's like the answers to that we are usually frustrated with, things that usually piss us off, are not gonna make us angry. It's not gonna push us to that point. Things that usually would make us get upset, we're not going to get upset about. It's like he comes into a full understanding of who he is or who she is. When you go into the Scorpio season, it's like we come into a full vision of what everything means. We do a lot of in the Scorpio season, you want to see your Scorpio, you start to see him, you might see him start to back up a little bit, but not because he's being arrogant or trying to be egotistic. It's because he started to do a lot of reflecting. He started to do absorb a lot of the energies, not just the energies of you or any the energies of anybody else or anything bad. He's absorbing the energies of the past, absorbing the energies of the present, absorbing the energies of the future. He's going to start absorbing everything, start reflecting on everything. We start dwelling on everything that happened to us, everything that we went through. Everything going to start having answers. Like we can start realizing everything had a purpose, everything had a meaning. In the Scorpio season, you're going to start seeing him embrace those dark Scorpio colors. You're going to start seeing him being more flamboyant and more out extroverted when it comes to his personality at certain aspects, because a lot of times people will say, "Oh, Scorpios are not very outgoing. Are they not very quick to embrace people?" But during the Scorpio season, you're gonna start seeing him start to embrace things. You're gonna start seeing him being more outgoing. You're gonna start seeing him being more intense. You're gonna start, but at the same time, during the Scorpio season, you're gonna start seeing a lot of other certain things. And let me get into that. Just give me a second. And I'm gonna put my links in. If y'all want to show some love, make sure y'all show some love and you know donate whatever. I'm gonna put my email in if you're trying to contact me or whatever. I'm gonna make sure I put my Gmail, my Yahoo account, so y'all can reach me. I appreciate all the love. If you just enter in the chat room, please make sure you like. Don't come in here and just watch and then don't like the video. Make sure you like. I appreciate all the love, because a lot of times, hold on, I don't even want to skip this because y'all know how I do. Sometimes I be doing three things at one time, so I want to focus in on this point because it's a important fact. Because I felt it really strong yesterday. It's already arising. It's not even here yet, but it's already arising. I can feel the intense energy of the Scorpio, especially in the last 2 days. I've been feeling this extreme energy, this exhilarating energy of things becoming, because y'all know when you as you enter the Scorpio season, it's like you're entering the fall. So the fall is the beginning of change. The fall is the beginning of shedding leaves, of shedding new colors, showing, embracing new change. The weather's changing. The atmosphere is changing. People are moving. And just all types of things are going on. The harvest is starting, and different things like that. So you start going to an intense, extreme intense season of change, and you're gonna feel it. Like you're gonna start seeing him like bringing things out the blue that you would never see him, that you would think he wouldn't even bring out of him. You're gonna start feeling his energy, and you sometimes it might even start agitating you. Sometimes you might be like, "Oh my God, I can't. I love this man, and I'm so attracted to this man." It might start even aggravating you as his partner, as her partner. It might start agitating you and start making you feel real anxious. Not like you hate him or nothing, but you're gonna start feeling that extreme anxiousness. You're gonna start feeling that extreme attraction, and it might even make you feel uncomfortable sometimes because it's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, I want this man so much, and he gets on my nerves." Or he's already got a stubborn head and already doing this too much, or already saying this too much. I don't need to let him know how much he really means to me, because we all get into our little places in our seasons and in our personalities and our egos or whatever. And Scorpio, we understand that we're not the only ones that have certain traits of and certain energies of being over the top and overthinking things. And we know at times it can be very intense to have these strong feelings for one person, because a lot of times a lot of women that and a lot of men been in relationships that they had the upper hand. They don't really understand how they can have attraction and feel so vulnerable to one individual. But you got to understand at the same time, it's not just you. On the other hand, understand this: every sense of anxiety, every sense of anxiousness, every sense of attraction, we feel vice versa. So it's not we're gonna feel that energy, because one thing about us as Scorpios, we feel people out. We're gonna start feeling people out. We usually feel people out, and it takes us some time, and sometimes we gotta reflect. But in this season, it's like it's gonna already be right there. It's gonna be intense. It's almost gonna be like a like it's just gonna be like a message. You know how quick you can text message somebody. It's gonna come to us like that. It's gonna be already in us. It's like the experiences and the wisdom and the hard work and all the stuff that Scorpio thought that wasn't going to pay off, all the energy, all the love, all the loyalty, all the trust that we put into our relationships, and to the people that care about us, and to the people that understand us, and to everything. They're going to start feeling that. They're going to start understanding that the people around us. It's not going to just be the Scorpio, understanding everything and coming to all these answers and feeling all this intense energy. It's like the people around us are going to start. What is? Let me see what's going on. Look, ooh, sky map. Jupiter is. Uh. Let me see what she's talking about here. Uh. uh Let me see what's. Oh, she's cool. She cool. She's cool. Common water. She just she just having fun. She's not saying anything rude to nobody. Don't block her. Common water. She just having fun. Don't block her. Don't block Liz. She's cool. Woo, y'all been on the money. See, it's that intense energy. See what I'm saying, y'all? It's already happening. That intense energy. You know how you feel. You know how us as Scorpios, we're extremely overprotective. We're extremely intense. We're extremely probing. We're extremely quick to read between the lines. We don't hesitate. We don't even think about it. If you come at a certain way, oh, I understand. I understand common water. Look, okay, I understand common water. I'm just trying to make sure nobody. No, it's fine, common water. If you feel something wrong, then I'm gonna let you go ahead and do that. I'm just making sure, just because one thing people understand about Scorpio, everybody think, oh, we these hard-hearted people that just be like, okay, here you go. This is my final answer. Oh no, we're very understanding people. We're very reflectful. We, just like I told y'all, we see the whole picture. A lot of people say, "Oh, Scorpio is just black and white," or "Scorpio is just one dimensional." No, we're multi-dimensional. We're extremely multi-dimensional. We're extremely complex. We're extremely diverse, not only in clothes or in culture or in language, but we're diverse and spiritually. We're diverse and mentally. We're diverse. All over. We see the picture. We understand putting our feelings in somebody else's shoes and understand how that would feel. We could see somebody saying something to somebody and understanding that they're being insensitive, or understanding that they're being real love, and we can feel that. We can feel the energy. We can feel when there's a negative vibe coming from a person. We can almost feel the feelings that's coming from that person. We're gonna automatically know, okay, that person is not feeling me, or okay, that person is feeling that intense energy. So whatever is already laying at the surface, whatever you've been feeling in the past year, in this past, since January, since last October, whatever you've been feeling that's been bubbling, that's haven't resurfaced. And I'm not talking about nothing bad. I'm talking about this intense energy. Just even if it's just like the Scorpio man, even if you haven't been able to touch him in such a while, you're gonna feel his presence. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, why is this man, haunting my thoughts? Why is he's in my head? Why is he in my presence? Because one thing about people don't understand about Scorpio, once you with us, you're with us. It's like we combine with people. It's like almost like a I can't even put it in words. It's like we collide together. It's like we infuse together. I can't really put the words into it. That's like when Scorpio's like when we were the person, when you really find that real Scorpio Phoenix, and when you really embrace that Scorpio and you really meet one, it's like even if you had a Scorpio granddaddy or a Scorpio brother or a Scorpio husband or a Scorpio boyfriend that passed away, Scorpio man that hasn't been around you for a while, like you're gonna feel his presence, you're gonna feel that intensity, you're gonna feel his energy even after he's long left. You're gonna feel his impact, you're gonna feel his words. Even if you like, you're gonna feel us, you're gonna feel like it's gonna get on your nerves to the point you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I got other things I want to think about. I got other things I want to do. You're gonna try to run away from it. You're gonna try to shake it off, but it's gonna be there. It's gonna have this feeling of, but it's not gonna be it's gonna be uncomfortable to certain ones that are used to always having upper hand, that's always used to having control over their feelings, that's always having control over how they attract people or who they attract, different things of that. But you're not gonna understand. You're gonna feel that during Scorpio season. You're gonna start feeling it. It's not you. It's like if you a Scorpio, you probably already feeling it like me. You're gonna start feeling the answers. You're gonna start feeling like wow, the stuff that used to make you angry, the stuff that Scorpios didn't think that was gonna come in. That job offer is gonna come in, gonna start hitting at the door. That woman that we love so much is gonna be that we're gonna finally get in touch with and get in tune with, that Scorpio that you've been missing for this long is gonna finally finally reunite with you. This is gonna be a season that's gonna be a Scorpio season, because Scorpio season, the season of answers, the season of truth. You know what I'm saying? Your true love, your true intensity, your true passion for this man is going to start shining through. Y'all make sure y'all like. Don't make sure y'all sit there and watch and not like the video. Y'all make sure y'all show that love. Hit that like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all want me to keep going on with this and showing and giving y'all this good video, man. Y'all got to show that love. Make sure y'all hit that like button, and make sure y'all, if y'all want to reach out to me, make sure y'all hit my email, and I'm put my link in. I'm gonna read some of y'all comments. Y'all just give me a second. Just let me put this in. Give everybody some time to make sure they like the video. Cause a lot of times y'all don't be doing me right, man. Y'all be watching, but y'all don't like the video. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was seeing a brother one day. He was like, man, I want to get rid of this, cause man, I'm doing all this work and I'm putting all this time and energy, but people don't even want to support. People don't even want to donate. People don't even want to like the video. You know what I'm saying? You putting all this energy, but you see these other pages that have no type of content, no type of material, no type of knowledge, and they getting donations, and they getting all the love, they getting all that. But one thing about me as a Scorpio, as me doing my page as God body, I'm gonna do the page like I just love doing it. It's like I can't, even if I wasn't up here, I'd be like outside doing, like teaching some kids about something, or giving some old man some insight of things I learned and what type of insight. Like I always had this meaning, even as a young child. I always had this meaning. Like you're gonna start seeing those intuitions as a Scorpio, and those dreams that you had, those intuitions, those things that used to happen to you, as a Scorpio, those intense tragedies, those intense moments, those intense passions, those intense moments of just in depth, things. It's going to start meaning. Everything's going to start having a meaning. It's definitely going to start having that meaning. Y'all make sure y'all like. Y'all make sure y'all show that love and hit that like button. I appreciate all the love. Thank you so much. Let me see what's going on. NY Prepper. Hey, my Cherie. Hey, Wayne Jasper. What's going on? Hey, Common Water. Hey, Rita. You got a long name. I love your name though. Sky 11 Hook. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate all the love. Hey, Bernie Kennedy. What's going on? Hey, Miss Taya. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate it. I'm so happy you came through. Thank you so much. Hey, QT. What's going on? Hey, Maria. What's going on? Adam. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Um, Make sure I get. Hey, beautiful Bella. Thank you so much. Hey, Crystal Copeland. and and a lot of y'all, I know a lot of y'all don't really pop in the chat room, because I know a lot of Scorpios, we like to be in the background. We like to be mysterious. We like to not really deal with somebody, be like, okay, I'm watching God Body channel, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm a woman, I'm too mature to jump into this chat room, I'm too intense to jump into this chat room, I'm too cool I know how y'all Scorpio women think, man. I know how y'all think, man. I know how some of y'all Scorpio, man. I'm too cool to jump in the Scorpio chat room, man. He cool and all that, but I ain't doing all that public talking and all that. Y'all show me that love. Show me, cause I appreciate it. I understand that a lot of Scorpios are very introverted, don't really like, doing a lot of stuff like this as far as chat rooms and things. But y'all show me that love. Let me know that y'all in the house. Let me know that y'all are still watching. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button too. But let me know. I appreciate seeing y'all faces, even if I haven't seen you in a while, and you think I don't, notice that you haven't been around. I notice. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing about Scorpios. We're gonna feel that energy. Because in the Scorpio season, one thing about our energy is we have a very sentimental energy. We have a very caring energy. A lot of people don't understand that about us. A lot of people don't get that about us. We have a very understanding energy, a very intense energy. Hey, Mela, and see, thank you. See, one mysterious person popped in. Thank you. I know y'all very shy. I know Scorpios are very shy, but this is Scorpio season, so y'all come in, show some love. I know y'all really don't like, doing all that extra chatting and stuff, but let me know that you wanna, and that you appreciate what I'm doing. Let me know that you in the house and that that you tuning in, that you watching. I appreciate that. I know a lot of y'all be looking out for my links and things like that. A lot of y'all, because I don't really put it up as much as I used to. If you want to reach out to me on Facebook and send me a Facebook request, because it is Scorpio season, so I'm gonna do this for y'all. I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna do this because y'all know we very private and we don't like doing too much of that outward stuff. But if you want to reach me on Facebook and or whatever, and send me a friend request, or whatever, this is my channel. Just type in that and you'll find me. It's the same sign as my YouTube page or whatever. I appreciate it. And yeah, but like I was saying, one thing I understand about Scorpio, you're gonna start seeing all those energies. You're gonna start seeing people pop out to you. You're gonna start seeing and understanding why everything was going on. I swear this has been extremely, extremely intense season. 2019 as a season period has been extremely intense, especially for us as Scorpios. And I know a lot of Scorpios can chime in. Even other people that's not Scorpios can chime in. This has been a very intense season. I lost a lot of people. It's been a lot of very intense things going on. A lot of sickness. A lot of people left. It's just a lot of people falling out with each other. There's a lot of intensity. A lot of intensity. Strong intensity. So you're gonna start seeing that. You're gonna start understanding those answers. For those experiences is gonna, just like you saying, just like you always hear the old people say, is a reason for the season. There's gonna be a reason for the Scorpio season. It's definitely gonna be a reason for a Scorpio season, and you're gonna understand it. It's gonna start feeling it. You're gonna start feeling those emotions. You're gonna start feeling that strong awareness. But understand this at the same time, it's not gonna be in every last Scorpio, because every last Scorpio is not mature. Every last Scorpio is not been through any real experiences. Every Scorpio hasn't mature. And some Scorpios are still in the lizard stage. Some Scorpios are still in the levels of immaturity. You know what I'm saying? Some Scorpios are still, in that negative. But when the Scorpio is in that ego stage and that Phoenix stage in the Scorpio season, you're gonna start seeing all the best start to come into that Scorpio. You're gonna see all the positives start to come into it. You know what I mean? And I be a lot of doing a lot of PG stuff up here, but I'm gonna go into a little bit about the sexual part, because we all adults. You know what I'm saying? I know most of the kids that's supposed to be at school anyway are at school. So one thing about Scorpio energy, you're gonna start feeling the sexual intensity. You're gonna start feeling that that sexual Scorpio energy. You're gonna start feeling that extreme intensity. You're gonna start feeling that sensual energy. He's gonna start attracting to you that level of sensuality. You're gonna start feeling it. You're gonna start understanding. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm so attracted to him, and I want him. I want just to devour him. I just, you're gonna start feeling that. He's gonna start probing towards you. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna start prowling towards you. Almost, you know how when an animal is trying to pounce on something when it's time to eat. It's like it's like it's that time of the season. It's time to eat. It's feasting time. It's time for us to. You know what I'm saying? You know how when you throw throw a steak. You know how when you throw a steak out to a hungry dog, it's gonna be like it's time to eat. You know what I mean? It's like we don't leave anything unsaid. We don't leave anything unturned. All the stuff that you all the this particular stereotype is gonna be true. You're gonna start seeing. You're gonna start getting wind and down. You're gonna start feeling. You're gonna start getting that real passionate, that real deep, that real in depth energy of the Scorpio. You're gonna start feeling that anxiety, almost that nervousness. You know what I'm saying? Like when you first, like when you with your first husband, when you with your first boyfriend or whatever, you're gonna start feeling that same nervousness. You be like, whoa, I'm mature. It's like I'm a grown woman, but I feel like a nervous, schoolgirl or something like that. You're gonna start feeling that same energy. You're gonna start feeling his energy probing on you. You're gonna start feeling it. You can almost smell it. Let me see. Cause I know a lot of y'all tell me y'all do appreciate when I do videos to a certain extent at times, and I told y'all a lot of videos I'm gonna start doing just to get straight to the point. Let me see. Earth Dragon, hey, what's going on? Pluto has an ocean inside. It's not hollow like you. Better Pluto Scorpio destruction of old systems to do not work anymore. Absolutely. You're gonna start seeing that Scorpio. You'll start seeing like in that intense ocean, like you're gonna start feeling just like the ocean, like how the ocean goes deep into the surface and it just never like going to the deep depths of the ocean. You're gonna start feeling that. You're gonna start feeling these intense, in-depth emotions, this intense, in-depth sensual, ality. You're gonna feel that sensitive emotions of the Scorpio. It ain't just like I said. It's not. It don't. It's not going to be exactly the Scorpio. It's going to be coming from the Scorpio's partner, the Scorpio's wife, the Scorpio's girlfriend. You're going to start feeling those intense emotions. You're going to start feeling that intense energy. You're just going to start feeling him. You start understanding him. You're going to start listening to him. You're going to start viewing him in a different way. Just like in the Scorpio season, you're going to start seeing more people look at the God body videos. I look at whoever Scorpio videos or whatever Scorpio page is like. You're going to start seeing people start to really understand the Scorpio, the energy. It's going a lot more people going to view our videos. Like it's going to be a lot more energy. It's going to be that Scorpio energy. It's going to be pulling towards our Scorpio energy. It's going to be pulling people and attracting them towards us. It's going to pull people towards us because that energy is going to be strong. It's going to be pulling towards them. It's going to be unavoidable. You know what I'm saying? They're going to understand. They're going to be fleeing to the videos. They're going to understand that. It's because they're going to feel that energy. It's going to pull towards them, and they're gonna start understanding our video. My videos are gonna be more in depth. Like even if certain videos that you might have watched already, you might watch them and get the full meaning of it. You're gonna start getting the full meaning of the God body videos. You'll watch a video that you've seen maybe 2 times already, and you'll be like, wow. This video is very deep. Why didn't I understand how deep this video that God body put out before? And you watch it again, you be like, dang, I learned something. Every time I watch your video, you have different aspects, but if you're not paying attention and if you take your mind off of it, it will drift away from you. It'll go over your head. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's just like the Scorpio, just like the depths of the water is more. It's not hollow. It's not shallow. It's not something that you can grasp and something that you can easily understand. You have to do your homework. You have to do in depth. You got to be in depth with it. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Goddess. I appreciate it. Let me see what's going on in chat. Uh, Thank you so much. I appreciate all the love and BB sings. My boyfriend's a Scorpio, and we have yeah, I understand that. BB sings absolutely. Let me see what y'all got going on here. Y'all make sure y'all like. I appreciate it. As always, y'all make sure y'all like love because I haven't seen a couple of y'all in a while because I'm gonna start calling y'all out because I ain't seen a couple of y'all a while. I love all of y'all. I know a lot of y'all be doing y'all thing. A lot of y'all stay busy, but I haven't seen a couple of y'all in a while. I ain't gonna call no names because I don't wanna be unfair. Call y'all out and then I don't call everybody out. You can't just call a handful. One thing about Scorpio, we don't just do no halfway stuff. If I called y'all out, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna have. I got to have my paper. I got to have everybody up here that I'm gonna go through the list. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go through the list. I'm gonna go see who I haven't seen in a while. I know who's. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the love and thank you so much. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the people that that's I have partnered with. You know what I'm saying? As far as other creators or what content creators or whatever that might view my channel. A lot of y'all might not comment or whatever. What I'm saying, I feel that some of y'all might have a really extreme shy personalities, because I know a lot of people are subscribed and a lot of people don't make their presence aware or whatever. But I appreciate all the love nonetheless. What I'm saying, is never take it for granted. A lot of playfulness, not just, oh yeah, absolutely. Y'all make sure y'all like. I appreciate all the love, but just know Scorpio season is a rising intensity, passion, um, the truth, what I mean, the intensity and the truth, the intensity and what's real, the intensity and what's now and what's there. We no shallow stuff, no fake stuff, no flaky stuff. You're gonna feel that intensity, that authentic. You're gonna feel that authentic energy, just like wearing an authentic New York Yankee. You just It's just gonna be authentic. You're gonna feel the authentic nature, the authentic energy of the Scorpio. Nothing's gonna be fake. Nothing's fake about the Scorpio. Nothing is fabricated about the Scorpio. Everything's gonna be intense. Everything's gonna be real. All the relationships that the Scorpio run into at this point, all the friendships, all the people that we run into, is gonna be intense. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be authentic. It's gonna be fulfilling. So understand this: when you enter the Scorpio season, you're entering a very intense season. You're entering a very real season. You're entering a season like no other, for real. You're entering a season. It's definitely going to still have a season of mystery. Even if I explained it to y'all for an hour and a half, it still wouldn't make sense to a lot of people. A lot of people just don't get the in-depth reasons of life out of life. A lot of people just don't get the intense realness out of life. A lot of people can't even hold a conversation on face to face, let alone Facebook or anything else. People be like, "Oh, they never should have came up with social media. Look, Instagram did this to me. Facebook did that to me. Oh, I hate this new generation." It ain't got nothing to do with that. It got something to do with you. You're the one that don't know how to communicate. The internet didn't do that. You did that to yourself. You let the internet do that to you. The internet don't have no. Is you let that do that to yourself. You're the one that has become displaced, and that's not Scorpio energy. You let yourself become um passive aggressive. You know what I'm saying? That's not Scorpio energy. That's why a lot of times you won't see a Scorpio, not no real Scorpio, really embracing the whole other thing. It's not because the site itself. It's not because Facebook did something. It's not because Instagram did something. It's because the people up there are annoying. The people up there are fake. The people up there are shallow. The people up there are probing and nosy. The people up there are not understanding. The people up there are not going to be authentic with you. It's not no real experiences up there. You can't have no real memories on Facebook. Be like, oh yeah, I remember when you posted that funny joke 3 months ago. That was a good one. I ain't gonna never forget that. You're not gonna hear that. You be like, oh yeah, we had a good time on Facebook. It was just us. We just, oh yeah. We just, oh, it's just so cool. I posted up pictures. I bragged and talked messed about people, and oh yeah, I had a good time, good old memories. You be like, mom and daddy, what you do during your 20s? I posted booty pictures on Instagram. I couldn't keep a 5 minute conversation, but I could sure post some bikini pics. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to have that same intensity. You got to be real. You got to be intense. It got to have that. You could be tense. You could be sexual, but it got to be real. It got to be authentic. It got to be silent. It got to be mysterious. It got to be real. You know what I'm saying? Even a conversation. You got to. I got to feel her intensity. Like I got to. Like you can't. It just can't be no Scorpio. That's why I tell y'all a lot of time. People ask me this, and that's why I tell y'all Don't just go off stereotypes of what you hear. Like Scorpio be like, oh, they this and they have a sexual nature, so they're very prone to doing this or prone to doing that. One thing about us, we don't like frivolous moments. We don't like frivolous relationships. We like intensity, even if it's passionate. It's like it got to be real. We don't want just a piece of it. Scorpio is like if we say for instance if we like barbecue. He's gonna want to open a barbecue restaurant. He's gonna become a barbecue chef. We're going to enhance the meaning of the word barbecue because that's how intense we are. That's how passionate we are. You're gonna start seeing the intensity. We're gonna we like when it comes to being engaged with a woman. We don't just being with her. For a second, it's just not enough. Being her with for a season or two, it's just not enough. It got to be the real thing for us. That's why a lot of times we don't he's not going to commit to just anybody. That's why a lot of times you'll see Scorpio backing away from the picture. You're gonna start seeing him being more different because if he don't feel that it's going to have a feeling of permanence, if it doesn't have a feeling of authenticity, he's not going to waste his time, or she's not going to waste her time on a relationship that's not meaningful. And a lot of people ask me, well, what about the Scorpio man and the Scorpio woman? What about them two? What about when they get together? Because they so much alike, they must be intense. Yeah, in a way, that's 50% true. And let me go into that for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some bonus. I'm gonna give y'all some bonus. Since y'all show me so much love, see, I'm gonna give y'all some bonus. I'm gonna give y'all bonus information. I'm gonna do a compatibility video. I'm gonna add it to this one. I'm gonna add it to it right now. So I'm gonna do the Scorpio with the Scorpio man and the Scorpio woman. When you understand the Scorpio man, Scorpio woman, I'm going to a little bit. I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak. Like we get along, we understand each other without words. We feel each other's energy without touching each other. We already understand each other without even exchanging frivolous conversation or having some type of overdrawn debates. We already have unspoken understanding for each other. But one thing you got to understand is the energy is extremely intense. It's real intense, especially when you talk about two Scorpios together. It's very intense. It's almost weird. It's too we understand each other too well. It's almost like we it's like she is like and the crazy thing is, and I'm not being biased because I'm a Scorpio male. It's like the Scorpio female almost have this untrusting energy when she approaches because she sees somebody that's intense, just as intense. Somebody just as strong is not stronger than her. Of course, if you're a real Scorpio that's mature, of course you're gonna be stronger than the Scorpio female. You're gonna automatically be stronger, but you're gonna feel that energy. She's gonna feel that you're not playing. You're not gonna play with her. She's gonna know you're not gonna deal with. You're not gonna have any. You can't hit spots. She can't hit those nerves like she can hit everybody else. She can't hit those spots. It's not gonna have any type of impact. She can't break down into clay as she does her other boyfriends. She can't talk around you. She can't manipulate her with her strong, sexy, passionate appearance, energy. She's going to start becoming frustrated. She's going to become agitated, and she sometimes a lot of Scorpio females become angry with the Scorpio male because it's too much. It's the same. It's like repelling. It's like that magnet is going to repel. It's either going to stick together and slam into each other and like almost crashing into each other, or it's going to repel in the opposite directions because the energies is too strong. And one thing about Scorpio female, they are a lot more controlling than Scorpio male. Do not think because we Scorpio man that it's all us. No, Scorpio female is extremely intense. She's extremely controlling. She like to control every sense of everything around her. She feel like she can't move you in a certain direction, or you don't move in a direction in a certain speed or do things in a certain way that she wants it. She's gonna start becoming more intense. She's gonna start becoming more argumentative. She can start, and it's just it don't work, and it happens real fast. It don't take us 2 days because we feel each other, we read each other real fast. And the Scorpio man, we not the type that's gonna really sit around and play with her. We go straight to we just like okay, let her go. She asks for too much. And the Scorpio woman, they so used to men that are very into them that they almost stalk them. They used to being the woman of the hour. They used to being the woman of somebody's, attention all the time. They used to being intensely stalked and intensely engaged by other men. So when a Scorpio man is just as reserved as they are, just as silent as they are, just as mysterious as they are, they're gonna become frustrated. It's gonna become too the mirroring. It's gonna become too much for her to bear because she's not gonna be able to stand it. She loves performing it to other people, but when it's given to her in the same dose, she's not gonna be able to take it. She's not gonna, not only is she's gonna get pissed off and leave that Scorpio man, she's gonna sting like 8 other men after. She's gonna sting every man that she runs into after that. She's gonna get so pissed with that one Scorpio man. She's like, oh, this strong, arrogant, prideful, confident, so and so, MF, this and that and the third. I'm gonna sting. I know I can't get you, but I'm gonna sting 8 other men, and you can't do nothing about it. Cause I ain't gonna tell you, and I'm not gonna talk to you anymore either, and we're not gonna be friends either. Don't forget that we're not gonna be friends. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna ever acknowledge your existence, but I'm never gonna forget you. Behind closed doors, and I'm gonna sting like 50 other men because you feel deep into my heart, and you too much like me, and I can't stand you. So you're gonna start seeing that. You're gonna start understanding that. That's why a lot of times you won't see a Scorpio to get with another Scorpio together. It's gonna either be very crazy or it's gonna be very loving. It's gonna be very intense. It's gonna be very real. So I just want to get that to y'all. I love y'all very much. Thank you so much for all the love. Thank you to all my moderators. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you, Phoenix, for coming in. Thank you so much. You want to reach me, please make sure you show some love. Make sure you donate. I make sure I put my links in. Thank you so much, everybody, just for coming in, showing love. I love y'all so much. Thank you. All the ladies, pounds to all the dog, my brothers, we definitely in this, Scorpio season, you know what I'm saying? Scorpio energy, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be strong. The Scorpio energy, you definitely gonna feel it. You definitely gonna know it's there. It's gonna be in your face. It's gonna be right there. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have to ask what it is. You're gonna know exactly what it is. So make sure you understand. If you don't understand what the season is, or if somebody asks you what is that, people keep saying what is Scorpio season. Let them see this video. If and understand this, when you share my videos and try to make other people understand me, understand that you got to be of like mind. It got to be of people that are of like mind, that are of like spirit, that are people that are willing to learn, people that are able to be outside the box, people that are very colorful, people that are very upbeat, people that are very extravagant, people that are very um, upper echelon. You got to be a person that have a diverse mind, a person that have a very open mind, a intellect, a person of spiritual intellect, not just mental intellect. To understand my videos, understand everybody's not going to get me. Understand that you got to share it with high vibrational people. Low vibrational people are not going to understand me. Are not going to understand you. They're not going to understand why you like my videos. They're not going to understand that. They're not going to get it. This is an intimate thing. This is a one-on-one thing. This is me and you thing. You know what I'm saying? And I know you watching me one-on-one. I know it feels kind of intense because I'm kind of look like I'm staring through your stove. But it's Scorpio. It's Scorpio season. Deal with it. Deal with it. It comes with this. I'm up in your grill. Okay, I'm gonna get up in your grill. It's going to be very intense. This is me and you thing. This is not for everybody to understand. This is not for everybody to get. This is definitely us. You know what I'm saying? This is us. You know what I'm saying? For you to get. Everybody's not going to get this. But I love y'all. I appreciate all the love. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I had to be born in November to be a Scorpio. I'm born in November. What point in November, Alex? Let me know what point. What date is your birthday, brother? Uh, Thank you so much. I love y'all. Scorpio season is arising. Scorpio season is here. I'm definitely gonna go into this more. Yeah, you definitely a Scorpio, brother. You definitely a Scorpio. Absolutely. So you're gonna definitely start seeing it. I'm gonna definitely go into this more when we officially enter Scorpio season, whatever. I'm gonna definitely go into this more. I'm gonna definitely go into more in-depth detail, but I'm just letting you know it's arising. I'm letting you know what to be prepared for, what to look for, what to understand. What are you feeling? Why are you feeling these feelings? You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all. I appreciate all the love. Thank you. You know, Y'all stay peaceful. Y'all stay loving. You know, y'all stay safe. I love y'all. Make sure y'all support. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all donate. Show some love if you can. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Thank you. Peace.